Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to Auntie Derek's Daytime Tea, where we discuss the latest celebrity tea in the news. And we do it live every weekday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Chatmosa. I'm your host, Auntie Derek, and today is Thursday, December 18th. So with me on the mic, I have some fabulous co-hosts, my Libra Queen, my Icy Chili, and Benji. Hey, ladies.
Hello.
Mm.
And just want to give you all a friendly reminder, we have our Hot Tea Cold Cash giveaway.
Woohoo.
Yes, honey. So for the giveaways, terms, and conditions, head over to auntiederek.com/ hot tea cold cash. Again, that is auntiederek.com/ hot tea cold cash. We are giving away $100 to one lucky winner for the next 5 weeks. How you get entries into that giveaway? You RSVP to every upcoming live show. For an additional entry, you attend every live show and stay in its entirety. And for another entry, honey, you share my show on social media and use the hashtag Auntie Derek. And also, don't forget to subscribe to a bitch so you can stay in the know. So hop over to auntiederek.com and hit that big old green subscribe button at the top left. It is free to subscribe, so just free to follow this journey. So subscribe to a bitch. Also, someone else that y'all need to subscribe to is my slay Anka, whose birthday is today. So happy birthday, Bianca!
Happy birthday.
And Bianca, who I love to call Slay Anka, will be making her debut tonight with and I promise y'all, this is not a music festival by the park, but it's the LA Lakers versus Utah Jazz. You know, I'm not a sports fan, so had I not, if I didn't know Bianca, I would have thought there was some kind of a festival. But no, it's actually a sports ball event that Bianca will be hosting. Now, Bianca is a lot of fun. Y'all know I'm notoriously not a sports fan. But what I am a fan of is Bianca talking about sports. She is absolutely hilarious and you will have an absolute good time. So hop over to biancaonair.net and join the fun tonight. So I believe the game starts at what 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, 5:30 Pacific Time. So yeah, hop over to biancaonair.net and join the fun tonight. And again, happy birthday, Bianca. We love you, boo, and wish you many, many, many more birthdays.
Bring your pom poms.
Ow. Yes, and subscribe to her too. Hmm.
Definitely.
Well, that is that on that, honey. I think we just go ahead and jump right into the tea, honey.
Tea time.
Yes, and you know what we like to start off with.
Oh my God. Diddy news.
Yeah. Well, this is about because we know we're gonna have so much Diddy news, honey, in the next upcoming weeks. But this is about one of the lawsuits that he was a part of.
Hmm.
One of the other lawsuits he was a part of. So y'all remember the one that included Drewski and Odell Beckham Jr.
Right.
And that lawsuit was actually dismissed. And
Oh.
y'all see, I just shared here by way of hot new hip hop. Sexual assault lawsuit against Diddy, Drewski, and Odell Beckham Jr. dismissed. So early this year, a woman named Ashley Parham filed a lawsuit against Diddy, Odell Beckham Jr., and Drewski. In it, she alleged that the three of them sexually assaulted her at a party back in 2018. They denied these allegations, and this week, the lawsuit was reportedly dismissed due to failure to prosecute. Per Billboard, plaintiffs were told several times that the lawsuit would be dismissed if they continued to miss deadlines. The suit was dismissed without prejudice, meaning plaintiffs can refile in the future if they choose to. The barrier to obtaining counsel, therefore, does not appear to be plaintiffs' capacity to seek counsel, but the willingness of counsel to be retained in the matter. United States District Judge Rita F. Lynn's order reads, there is no indication that this barrier is likely to resolve. At the time of writing, neither Diddy nor Beckham Jr. have publicly responded to the dismissal. Drewski, on the other hand, released a statement dismissing the suit as frivolous. It was only a matter of time before this frivolous lawsuit against me was dismissed, his statement begins. The evidence I submitted overwhelmingly showed that I was innocent. It proves that I never knew this individual and was never even in the same state at the time of the alleged incident. From the beginning, I knew these disgusting lies would be exposed as nothing more than a malicious money grab. Through it all, I'm grateful for the support of my family, friends, fans, and business partners who stood by my side, even as these individuals attempted to destroy my reputation for greed, it continues. I pray for the real victims of assault. We can't allow these clout chasing antics to deter true survivors from coming forward and speaking out against their abusers in the future. Well, that was very nice of Drewski to say, and he's absolutely right. So, yeah, that's that on that. So that was dismissed. So one down, what, about a million others ago?
Right. Well, it's not surprising. I mean, they did pretty much show he was in a different state at the time. So, yeah, certainly took him a long time to dismiss it, though.
Hmm. And not only was he in a different state, he ain't had no money. What they say, he had like 80 something cent in his checking account.
Yeah, he was
And
broke.
yeah, he showed it to this. He was like, how the hell I'm gonna be in LA with, I was in Georgia with 80 something cents in my account. How the hell I'm gonna be in LA on a boat, on a yacht with Diddy with
Right.
80 something
And
cents in my
why
account?
would he be like why would Diddy even want him on a yacht with 80 cents in his checking account? Come on now. It made no
Mhm.
sense. She's not gonna find a lawyer to take this case. So, you know, girl, move along, move along.
Yeah,
This
I
one
would
was always
concur.
dubious, but they got quite a few others in line. So,
Yep. Well, speaking of Diddy, you know who did his documentary, 50 Cent, and how he's been in the news a lot lately. We actually just talked about him yesterday when Dr. Umar pretty much released a bullshit ass statement about how he 50 is tearing another black man down and blah 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 this and blah 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 that. Well, of course, 50 has gotten word of what Dr. Umar Johnson has said about him and had a response that we're going to talk about. And you see where it says here 50 Cent tells Dr. Umar to shut up over Sean Combs' The Reckoning criticism. He actually simply says, shut up, nigga. So, but that's pretty much the story. 50 Cent said, shut up, nigga. And you know what? I agree. Shut up, nigga. We said that yesterday. Shut up, nigga. So that's that on that. We ain't don't even need to get too deep into the story, hun. That's pretty much the story. 50 said, shut up, nigga. And he needs to. So, um, y'all. So remember we talked about Sharon Moore. We talked a little about him in length, and we even talked about the girl Paige Shiver, who had the affair with him allegedly, and was fired, and she pretty much let that chopper sing on his ass, and he came to her house with the knife and all of that. There was actually a mug shot that was released on the internet, and I thought it was real, and I even used it on one of my show's posters when I posted about my show online. So it turns out that that mugshot was actually fake, and I didn't know that. So that he actually has a real mugshot now, and I'm glad to see that. And this is going to be terrible to say, but I'm glad to see that this is. I'm glad to know that that mugshot was actually fake, because in the last one, the one that I used, he was looking old as hell. I was like, there is no way this man is 39 years old. He's either lying about his age or this is a AI generated photo. So because the mugshot that I used in the show's poster, he looked like he was like what 50 something at the time. So, and he did definitely did, but the one that he has now looks 39 years old, and it's refreshing to see. Not the mugshot, but just he looks like a 39-year-old. But here's a TMZ article: ex-Michigan football coach Sharon Moore's mugshot released, and I can go ahead and share my screen so we can just kind of look at it together, examine it together. See, yeah, much better. Oh, that's so much better. I'm sorry, because that last one, y'all. Matter of fact, let me pull it up. I'm gonna see if what. Matter of fact, do they have it in here? No. Let me see if I can find it. Jerome Moore mugshot. Here it is. And let me share this. So this is the one that they were using. And do this not that look like an old ass, like, well, I ain't gonna say old ass, but that certainly does not look like someone who's 39 years old.
no, doesn't even look like the same person.
No. So, but this is actually uh this one here. This is his real mugshot. And oh, that looks so much better. I'm sorry, it looks so much better. But This story goes to say it says Sharon Moore's actual mugshot, a week after a fake photo circulated around social media, has finally been released by authorities, showing the former head coach at Michigan in a seemingly emotionless state. The photo, snapped by the Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office after he was arrested on home invasion, stalking, and breaking and entering charges, shows Moore rocking a black shirt, looking tired and detached. Ooh, not them reading him in this article. The 39-year-old coach was taken into custody last Wednesday. He went before a judge for the first time on Friday, where officials claim he was involved in a relationship with a UM staffer for years, which turned ugly when the woman ended things and Moore lost his job. According to prosecutors, um, Moore, according to prosecutors, allegedly flew off the handle, driving to the woman's home where they say he barged his way inside. Officials say Moore made a beeline for the kitchen where he grabbed several butter knives and a pair of scissors, saying, "I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to make you watch. My blood is on your hands. You ruined my life." In addition to other threatening and intimidating statements. The
Mm.
woman called police when Moore finally left, and law enforcement later tracked him down and arrested him in a nearby town. The 39-year-old was released on a $25,000 bond, but with a slew of conditions attached. He must wear a GPS monitor, receive mental health treatment, and he's forbidden from communicating with the alleged victim. Moore has yet to comment on the incident, though his attorney, Joe Simon, briefly spoke, only saying he hadn't seen all the relevant documents pertaining to the case. It would be irresponsible to comment, he said at the time. Moore is due back in court in mid January. And then they end with if you or someone you know is struggling or in crisis, help is available. Call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org. Honey, I'm still not over them reading him. They said, they said he was rocking a black shirt, looking tired and detached, honey. When I tell you I'm gonna use that moving forward, oh girl, you look tired and detached, honey.
Yeah, he was in a mental health crisis. I mean, he was shut down, basically.
Yeah, he should have been, and it was self-induced with his stupid ass sitting there fucking around with that white pussy on your jaw when you got white pussy at home. You got spaghetti at home. It's some spaghetti in there.
Okay, girl.
No, but no, I get it, and I mean that. Yes, I would shit. I would damn have a mental break too if I was sitting there losing a $5.5 million a year job over some damn white snatch. That's what your fucking ass get. And what did you learn? Hopefully, you'll make better decisions in your next venture as a little league
Hopefully.
football coach.
Hmm.
Oh, matter of fact, no, I don't think they're gonna let him do that. Right? He can't do that. Right?
I don't
He ain't gonna be
know.
able to coach no little league. Mm-mm.
I'm not
Maybe
sure
I don't
what
know.
his future is, to be honest.
UPS. Mhm,
Driving for Uber.
mhm.
That's what the doctor was doing who had surrendered his license, the one we talked about yesterday. After he
He was
surrendered his
Ubering.
license, he became an Uber driver. Yeah.
Good.
Well, I mean, what can you do? You
Exactly.
can't do anything medical. I mean, you need a license for anything he would have been allowed to do related to his job. So he had to do a quick pivot.
Yeah, good. I mean, look, it's because I'm glad they're doing it. Now get your ass out in the field. It's really difficult for me to kind of have even a little bit of sympathy for people who have such high paying positions and
Hmm.
they don't move with integrity. Like, and you thought you can get away with it. Like, if you knew you was fucking around with that girl, the last thing your ass should have did was fire her. I mean, really, why would you? She could have came in there damn butt naked, honey, only wearing damn Twizzlers and some whipped cream, and you still wouldn't have been able to say, "Oh well, no, we saw a new dress code today." That's what your ass should have said. No,
It
you
should have
want
done right.
right. You wanted to do a power play, and now look, now you ain't got no job.
Hmm.
Stupid.
Yeah, he definitely lit that fuse.
But he does look great in his mugshot. I will give him that because especially after seeing that last one, I was like, oh. I'm telling y'all, it was like a big sigh of relief when I saw this for some reason. Like this man is my cousin or something. I was like, oh God, thank goodness that was fake because he looks so much better. I thought that last one was real, and he was a 39-year-old who has lived a lot of life, honey. I was like, ooh, baby, life done beat your ass, honey. But no,
Right.
I'm glad to see that that's false. Well, that is that on that. Um, Speaking of inappropriate workplace relationships, honey. So do y'all remember that the astronomer CEO and they got caught canoodling and fiddle faddling at the Coldplay concert?
At
Remember they was all hugged
yes,
up?
yeah.
Mhm. Well, honey, she is coming out. She the woman in the situation is actually coming out to speak about it, baby. And she thinks she's Jamie Foxx, honey. She thinks she's gonna blame it on the alcohol. So
Hmm.
I have this link here from TMZ, and you see where it says Coldplay couples Kristen Cabot not dating CEO Andy Byron blames ordeal on alcohol. Girl. So Kristen Cabot, one half of the couple who went viral on social media this summer when they were caught getting cozy at a Coldplay concert, has confirmed she and ex astronomer CEO Andy Byron are not dating, and she blames the whole fiasco on alcohol. The former chief of people, excuse me, the former chief people officer for astronomer opened up about the life changing ordeal in an interview with the New York Times published Thursday. She confirmed she's not dating Byron. In fact, they barely have any contact at all. She reasoned speaking with each other was going to make it too hard for everyone to move on and heal. Girl. Cabot told the New York Times she understands she made a choice, an alcohol fueled one that has now impacted her career. She explained, I made a bad decision and had a couple of high noons and danced and acted inappropriately with my boss. And it's not nothing. And I took accountability and I gave up my career for that. That's the price I chose to pay. However, as she and her loved ones, including her minor kids, continue to heal from the traumatizing publicity, she is speaking out because she doesn't want her silence to become acceptance, noting, I want my kids to know that you can make mistakes and you can really screw up, but you don't have to be threatened or be killed for them. The pair became the laughingstock of the internet after video of them caught on the Jumbotron at the Boston show went viral. Cabot described the moment she saw herself with Byron's arm wrapped around her on the big screen like someone flipped a switch. Within hours, the incident spread like wildfire. Though she and Byron were both separated from their respective spouses, girl, anyway, both though she and Byron were both separated from their respective spouses, the internet did not know that, and she was immediately labeled a homewrecker. She told the Times she was stalked by paparazzi, received 500 or 600 calls a day, and received dozens of death threats after the incident unfolded. Even,
Wow.
Mhm. Even though she said astronomer told her she could return to her role, she tells the New York Times she thought it was best for her to leave her career. She has not yet returned to work, and she admits many of her professional connections have turned their backs on her. Cabot told the New York Times Byron opened up about his own separation before things heated up between them. However, he and his wife, Megan Kerrigan, were spotted together in Maine wearing their wedding bands in December. Byron declined to be interviewed by the Times. Cabot filed for divorce from her husband in September. She said he has been nothing but a gentleman. Girl, I don't know who she trying to convince, us or herself, honey. Because my thing is, if y'all was separated, honey, separated, honey, because they and people who get caught cheating always try to do that shit. Oh, well, we were separated at the time. No, you were not. Maybe in your head, maybe it was a one-sided separation, maybe. But y'all weren't separated. That other person had in their head, they were led to believe that they were still in a committed relationship with you and you stepped out on them. Like that's crazy. And if y'all was sitting there, if y'all were separated, y'all wouldn't have, got, ooh, with the hands over the face and shit like y'all was. And especially knowing what we know, because remember we talked about this story. It was a whole open secret that them motherfuckers was messing around with each other. Everybody at work knew. Everybody at work knew. They just won't say nothing, but they knew. So now, child, please. I'm just saying. Remember, I'm reading the chat. Remember, I told you about HR. They know how much money stock benefits you. But notice how women get the brunt of it. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, and that's true. I don't know. And I do hate to hear that she did get 500, 600 calls and death threats and shit like that. If that's the truth, because she lying about other things, hun. A lot of this shit was a bold faced ass lie that she done told the New York Times. She ain't telling me nothing. Girl, please. You ain't selling me no bridges in New York. Mm-mm. But yeah, women do get the brunt of things like this, unfortunately. But I don't know if that applies in this case. because she was actually given the opportunity to go back to astronomer. He was fired. She making it seem like she made a choice to leave, which I don't believe for a minute either. But especially after her saying that people in her um professional circle like literally turned their backs on her. Yeah, girl, because you can't be trusted. You can't. I wouldn't trust you around my men or my money. Fuck that. Because no one makes calls anymore. Mm-mm. So yeah, that's that on that, honey. Well, she said she is blaming it on the alcohol. Alcohol made her do that. Put her boss's loving arms around her, honey, and his warm embrace, girl, at a Coldplay concert, and got caught on the jumbotron. Look, look, we have a good comment. If they just played it off, exactly. If y'all just played it off and act like everything was normal, because both of y'all was separated. Remember, y'all was separated from your spouse. So if y'all just played it off, this would have not been a story. No, y'all saw you were caught, and both of you tried to hide your faces and get away from putting your hands over. It was so dramatic, honey, so camp. Like, oh, they got caught, girl, like it was a TV show. Crazy. So yeah, that's that on that. I wonder what she gonna do. What is she gonna do moving forward? Maybe be a madam, be in
Oh,
charge of the girls, honey.
in charge of the girls. Hi, guys.
Hey, gorgeous moon.
Sorry I'm late.
Girl, you never late, baby. You on time. Whatever time you get here.
Look here. I think the shock of them seeing themselves on the jumbotron, it was a knee jerk reaction. They couldn't even have stopped it or played it off. Your mind goes blank. I'm sure that, yeah, hindsight, we should have played it off, and it would have nobody would not been the wiser. But I'm sure that knee jerk reaction. As soon as she saw herself, she couldn't even. She was like, busted in.
Exactly. And we see we're along the same line of thinking because we have a comment she should run a dating service. But see, I think she should just go straight to the pussy because ain't nobody trying to date. They just want to fuck. So, girl, she should be a madam. Girl, so get all the girls together in your professional. So the ones who didn't turn your back, be like, well, girl, you trying to sell some pussy? Because I look, remember she was in HR. She know how much these men is making. So,
Look,
baby, I can
these
connect
white people
you.
gonna get a job. She ain't gonna be hurting too. They gonna get a job, girl. Bye. If they quit talking, I wouldn't even remember her face.
This is
Shit.
so random, but yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all don't remember this. But there was a rap group called First Lady, and they used to have a song called "I'm Selling Pussy," and it
Oh
went, "I'm selling
no.
pussy, I ain't got to rap." I said, "So she's selling pussy, she ain't got to work." So hey, that look, if you girl, that's good advice, girls. And say, pussy ain't gonna never go out of style.
Yeah. I'm like, well, I don't know why y'all stop dating. Y'all should be like TJ Holmes and Amy Robert. Just continue dating. I
Living
don't
a
know what
best
y'all
life,
do.
honey.
Mhm. I heard they might be getting back on TV. We'll see.
Ain't nobody putting their asses on TV,
Uh,
especially not on daytime TV.
You know it was. It is. I think they were in talks with CBS or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll definitely
Interracial
see.
relations. CBS, the same people who love them some Trump propaganda, are is going to put an interracial relationship who will
Yeah,
both
if
cheat. Mm-mm.
they might,
I will
especially if
never
they
see
talking the right talk. They put every other coon on TV. Why not?
And that's the thing. Like TJ though, for the most part, he's really pro. Even though he all up in Amy Robach's white cooch, he's very pro black for the most part.
Yeah, but
And
we'll see.
we'll see. Yeah,
Because his like you said, they ain't getting much job offers. I mean, why are they coming in as a unit anyway? It, is by anyways, that's another situation. But
Well, they
I
married
mean,
now, so
did they get
are they
married?
are they getting married? Well,
Engaged.
they're
They're
engaged,
yeah, I think
engaged.
so
they're
they probably
engaged.
get married soon. I think the problem with this couple is not that everybody knew is how it looked. Maybe there's some kind of rule at work about, dating.
always rules
If
outweigh
this is
So
complicated.
the
mhm.
fact that it was sort of like broadcast on national TV, maybe they were separated from their spouses, but the work situation wasn't cool.
No, it wasn't. No, every no CEOs are not supposed to be dating the subordinates. Period. You're
None
not.
of them.
You're not supposed to do that.
Now wait, were they support? I don't think that was his because she what was her
She,
role?
she was a HR. She was, I
Yeah,
think, a
she was in
HR
HR.
manager.
Oh,
So
Hmm.
he
Well,
is the
he's a
manager.
CEO.
Yeah, he's over everybody. He's the top of the
Yeah.
top.
yeah.
He can't supposed to. You ain't supposed to do that. But how many
Even if she
stories
was
have
a
we read?
CEO too, I mean, would that still be
Or
appropriate? I don't
CFO?
think so.
No.
No, it wouldn't be.
Most corporate, they don't like
Not
that.
unless they were married. I could see it only then that they could be co-CEO or something like that. But other than that, no.
No. Well, I'm learning something new. I don't ever foresee myself being a CEO anytime soon. So these are problems I know I'm not going to ever go through. So, nor sleeping with the CEO. So,
Well, you may sleep with a CEO. You never know.
I can't sleep with mine. Some people have all the luck. Let me stop.
Stop it. Just stop it right there. Don't say another word.
Not another word, honey.
Freeze. Look, they white people. They be all right. Look, child, this supposed to be all right.
Well, this next story, let's get out these white people business. Let's get to some nigga shit for the next couple of stories. Well, and when I say some nigga shit, I mean some nigga shit, honey. So, Rick Ross, and first of all, thank you, Gorgeous Moon, for bringing this story to my attention.
No problem.
So, Rick Ross is writing his third book, and he details in this latest book how he had that mushroom. He was on a mushroom high that fucked him up, honey. So, I have this link here from TMZ, and y'all should see where it says here Rick Ross detailing last seizure episode in upcoming book. So it's just a little quick clip that's about a minute of him talking, promoting his new book and talking about that how that mushroom had him fucked up while he was watching the movie Emancipation with Will Smith, and he wants to make it. I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat. Sorry, y'all. Oh no. Oh god, sorry, that thing just took me by surprise. But yeah, so let me share my screen and let's see Rick Ross talking about him getting fucked up by that mushroom and his two other books that ain't nobody gonna read. I'm talking about their New York Times bestsellers. Girl.
I'm releasing the cover of my third book. First two New York Times bestsellers, classics, timeless. They still selling. If you don't have them, get them both. Hurricanes, and of course the second one, Boss. I was introducing myself to you on the first one, and on the second book, I spoke about getting money. This third one is the Renaissance of a Boss. I took it to a whole nother level. I told you about episodes, personal episodes. The night I was on shrooms watching Emancipation by the iconic Will Smith, and I went on a bad trip. Ultimately, I had a seizure. You know what I'm saying? It was like it was like that. But this new book is on another level. I'm releasing the artwork in 10 a.m.
Ain't nobody reading that shit. And it's I want to just out of curiosity, did he ever talk about his life as a CEO in any of his books?
Mhm. Probably not.
Let me Google. I'm just gonna do a
Look
quick
here.
Google search.
What his baby mama called him?
Fat funky motherfucker.
Ooh, because
You,
that's what
you
he is.
assuming we read his book? I mean,
I know. That was a heavy lift. I just ignored it because I was like, you thought I read
uh, was that a question or just a
that?
rumination?
Maybe he was asking the audience out there.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of
Well,
both. I was like, maybe, maybe by some weird chance, one of y'all up in here don't read this book, but I forgot,
get
where I
out of
was
here.
for a second.
Get out of here.
Look, I don't even think Benji, and Benji be reading a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but I don't even think Benji read that shit.
Not if it was
So,
a book about Obama or somebody. I could see you asking us that. But the rose, no.
I
yeah.
said,
It doesn't look like he's written about it, but what he says, it says Rick Ross confirmed he worked as a correctional officer in the mid 1990s, specifically acknowledging in a 2022 interview, despite years of previous denials. He described the job as lasting about 4 months due to disliking the training, pay, and physical demands. And there's a
he a
video of
lie.
him addressing it.
He probably worked longer than that. Cause 4 months, that's a blip. No, they was like, you was a CO.
Mhm. And he's just doing some immature. My whole thing is if you have like a history of seizures. Seizures is like nothing to play with.
Not,
And you sitting there fucking around with shrooms, my nigga?
and
Shrooms?
didn't he have a seizure too? Besides shrooms, didn't he off a lean as well?
I
Or was that
believe
just
so.
Lil Wayne?
No, was it? Let me see. Did Rick Ross have a seizure? Look, me
I
look at
know Lil Wayne did. I don't know about him.
I knew both of them did, but I thought maybe that's what he's clearing up. Maybe that episode was shrooms instead of lean.
I know Google look when I the people that whoever looking at my search here, they're like, bitch, what is you on? I just got if Rick Ross ever have a seizure from lean. It says, yes, Rick Ross has stated that his past abuse of codeine, the main ingredient in lean, contributed to the seizures he experienced. He just experienced multiple seizures, notably two in one day in 2011.
That's
And
what
he
I
wanted to go
thought.
take a shroom. Boy,
Look
Yeah,
here.
that's an open invitation to seizures when you start doing just any old thing.
Look here.
you would think with somebody of his age and his experience would make better decisions. Like he's very immature. And you know who agrees with that, with him being very immature?
His
His
baby
Who?
eldest
mama.
daughter. Well, no, her too, of course, but his eldest daughter, honey. His
Oh.
oldest
Uh,
daughter, Toy Roberts, honey. She actually, they done caught her on live saying her daddy pretty much need to damn grow up. Like, nigga, you almost 50. What you doing? And y'all see, I just shared here by way of Hot New Hip Hop. Rick Ross's oldest daughter puts him on blast for not acting his age. So let me just share my screen because there's two video clips here. You'll see. First of all, she's a pretty girl. Now I don't know. I'm not sure. I need to look it up. I don't know if this is Tia's daughter or no. I know this is his oldest daughter, and she's 24 years old. So that's what I know. I don't know who her mother is, but she's very opinionated, and I love this for her.
Your dad's actually old. You said that like that shit was gonna insult me. My daddy is old as fuck. And is and act like he motherfucking 20. I love his life. But I be telling that nigga, slow down. When is you gonna stop? When is you gonna stop doing this? Look, like you act like you motherfucking my age. You're not. You're old. Cause if I'm 24, that means you knocking on motherfucking 50, boy. That's old as shit. Like 50, look, listen to how it sound. 50.
Okay, so before I play the next video, I just want to put on record that 50 is not old as fuck. We know it might sound old as fuck to a 24-year-old, but 50 is not old as fuck. But let's
No
see what she
comment.
has let's see what she has to say in the second video.
Before my daddy had 8 kids, he had two. So two of his kids are only like there's only two of us who are adults. Everybody else is fucking kid. They have to live with their moms. Their children, their babies. The oldest one is 8 years old, which is my little sister. Everybody else is kids. Like we don't have siblings that's 16, 15, 14. My daddy got 8 kids, y'all. And the oldest two is 20 and 23. My brother doesn't live here because he goes to college. So I'm the only motherfucker here. it's not about favoritism. It's just that's how life is going right now. And all my other siblings are kids. I'm the youngest. Did you just not hear what I said? Damn. Of course, y'all wouldn't know he had that many. My daddy is a very private person.
So yeah.
Then why are you on the internet telling his business? God, what? What? Then why are you? You know what? I'm so glad I grew up a time where we did not have social media. We did not have all this. Because these motherfuckers run their goddamn mouth too damn much.
Hmm.
Talk about, you didn't know he had because he's a private person. Then why are you telling?
And your mama said, don't tell nobody nothing about what going
Look,
on in this
going in his
house.
house. Hey, chill. Chill. When I say don't tell nobody about nothing going on in this
Nothing.
house, that's what the hell I mean. Not for you to choose at your discretion.
That part. But yeah, and she said something because I do know for a fact that Tia has her Rick Ross's son. Because I remember there was that whole back and forth and she was talking about the son, but I don't know. Matter of fact, I can Google it real quick. Let's see. Who is Toy Roberts' mom? Oh, Lastonia Levingston. So no, it is not Tia Kemp.
I didn't think it would be Tia. I don't know if they were together that far back.
Hmm. That's just bring back talk shows. That's all she's trying to do, talking to us like she's on Ricky Lake and Jerry at 4 p.m. We do need to bring that back though. Oh baby, the good honey. Shout out to the talk because baby, while y'all was sitting there watching anime and shit, I was watching the talk. I was watching Ricky Lake, Jenny Jones, Dr. Joyce Brothers, honey. I was watching baby
They walked so Wendy could run.
and did. So yeah, we need to bring that back. Well,
Yeah, we
no,
don't even have not one talk show that uh speaks to myths these days, do we? Other than what do we?
not that I know of. I mean, they have like the Entertainment Tonights and stuff like that, but no, not a talk show that
Yeah,
I
it's
can
not the
think of.
same.
Mm-mm. Look, greed. You see what greed get? That's why everybody going over the podcast. Hmm. Well, that's that on Rick Ross and his family, honey. Now this next story, now this is actually kind of crazy because remember we've actually talked a bit about Tara Reid and that night that she had in Chicago at that hotel, and she said she had only one drink and then all of a sudden started slurring and falling out, and she believed that she was drugged.
That's what she said.
That's what she said, honey. Well, unfortunately for her, the police have given up on the investigation as of for now at least.
I don't
And
believe her.
yep. And y'all see where it says here by way of TMZ, Tara Reid alleged bar drugging case officially closed, Illinois cops say. Well, Tara Reid's allegations of drugging aren't necessarily false, but right now cops say their investigations hit a dead end, and they don't have any evidence to support the claims. The Rosemont Police Department in Illinois tell TMZ no new evidence in the case has come to light, and now the case is now closed. We're told doctors didn't take chemical tests when Tara was rushed to a Chicago area hospital last month, so they won't know exactly what, if anything, was in Reed's system at the time. RPD adds, we're not saying that Tara's claims are false. However, at this time, we do not have evidence to support it, and there is nothing further on our end to investigate. Should additional evidence of a crime be brought forward, we will reopen the case and investigate accordingly. As you know, Tara was rushed to the hospital from a hotel near Chicago's O'Hare Airport after an employee called 911 to report a really inebriated guest who was having trouble staying awake. Reed told us she only had one drink at the hotel bar that evening, though after she was served, she went outside to smoke a cigarette. When she came back, she said a napkin had been placed over the top of her glass of wine, though she decided to drink it anyway. The next thing Reed knew, she was in a local hospital receiving treatment. We obtained security video of Reed drinking at the bar, during which time it appears she had two drinks. Tara has been saying
Hmm.
she doesn't remember anything after the first, and she's accused the media of twisting her words and attacking her, even though she was the alleged victim. We've reached out to Tara. So far, no word back.
Hmm. They
Mhm.
didn't see nobody tampering with her drinks. So I don't.
They did,
I
and
just would
it's
hate to think that she made that up because she fell off the wagon of, getting shit faced. I just don't do that. I'm not saying she lying, but don't do that.
yeah. But I don't think because we brought this up before, and in Tara's case, honey, even if she what she's with Tara's past two drinks ain't gonna do a damn thing. Her two drinks ain't gonna do nothing to her but piss her off. It's definitely not gonna make her in a state of like because you remember we listened to that 911 call and she sounded it was out of here, out of this world. And
But
definitely
we don't know that she hasn't been drinking.
uh,
See, you don't know what's been going on past this one night,
mhm,
or if she's on medication to block the alcohol. You don't know anything about how she got where she got, but they can't prove that her drink was tampered with. That's all I'm gonna say.
right. Boy, they probably won't look because you know how Chicago PD them allegedly.
Well, they said they claimed to review the cameras. Now that's all. I wasn't there. I don't know, but
Mhm,
and I mean, I'm glad she's okay. Whatever happened, thank God her friends were there and got her help.
mhm. And Sean P, we watching you, honey. Because I don't. It's just something about him sending them videos to her of her the next day, and he tried to make it seem like, oh yeah, I was just trying to look out for her. I don't know, bro.
Mm,
I don't know. Because I know me, if first of all, I'm not going to be taking videos of somebody like that. But if I were to have to, maybe for legal reasons or whatever, I'm not going to send it to them and be like, hey, look at this video of you or what? Why would you? Something ain't right. So,
yeah, we just don't know what it is.
hmm well, speaking of about things not being right, honey, Trey Songz. Remember we talked about him just being arrested at that nightclub for allegedly assaulting a security guard. Well, honey, I've even said on this show before, baby, Trey been songs, baby. If you've been paying attention to celebrity news, then you have seen about the allegations about Trey Songz and his violent ass, allegedly, for years. I mean, on years on years, honey. So now there's a model. I believe she's a model. I don't know what she does, but her name is Winter Blanco. Really pretty, by the way. But baby, she's pretty much pleading with the public, y'all, pay attention. This nigga is crazy. So y'all see, I just shared here by way of hot new hip hop. Winter Blanco urges the public to believe Trey Songz's accusers. So it said starts off by saying Trey Songz has faced various serious allegations over the years. During an episode of Behind the Lights in 2024, for example, Winter Blanco alleged that she was physically assaulted by the performer in 2018. He put his hands on me and I never talked about it, she alleged at the time. This is the first time I ever talked about it publicly. I really don't give a fuck anymore. He put his hands on me, scared the fuck out of me, and I never said anything. At the time, there were girls settling for like 100,000, 200,000, and I never did it. In 2020, when that girl came out saying that he raped her, I had her lawyer reach out to me, and and I was like, I can't be a part of it. But like now, where I am in life, I'm tired of letting abusers get away with so much. She continued. I was not going to ever talk about it because I'm still trying to do music. I was just like, I don't want this to affect my career. Well, baby, she has another message, honey. That was back in 2024 when she said last year when she said that. Now, this year, she's pretty much saying the same thing. Like, look, y'all better get his ass out of here.
All I'm doing is waiting for the Netflix documentary. It's coming. Trey Songz situation is so disheartening to me. Why does it take so many people for y'all to believe women? Do y'all hate women so bad that everybody got to be lying on this man? Nobody is lying on this man. If anything, more people are too afraid to come forward about this man. This man should not even be able to be out and about on the streets, running around, roaming around like at all.
mm.
Listen, and I'm inclined to agree. Like I said, y'all, you know your auntie know how to recognize a pattern, honey. And there's it's just been too much stuff pointing at this man being a really violent individual and a lot of times very violent towards women.
Towards women, right?
So, there you go. I mean, look, I'm giving y'all the information. I like to say all the time, I'm not the news. I just read it, and the information is there. So that's that on that. Bitch. This next story, honey. Oh, baby, I couldn't wait to talk about this. When I tell y'all, remember when I said I had some juicy ass white people news on this notepad? This is one of these stories, baby. So now we're gonna talk about the Presley family. The Presley family and the Travolta family, honey. So, like Elvis Presley, John Travolta, honey. Well, what do these two people have in common? A grandchild, allegedly. And what I mean by that is, so I have this TMZ article here. Let me get that so I can share her because, baby, this story is juicy, honey. Riley Keough is biological mother of one of John Travolta's sons, lawsuit claims. You see,
Mm-hmm.
let me read that sentence again, bitch. Riley Keough, so we all know that's Lisa Marie Presley's daughter, which is Elvis Presley's granddaughter. She is the biological mother of one of John Travolta's sons, lawsuit claims.
Say
Well, how does this
what?
come to be?
How old is she?
Riley
Mm,
is she around my age? Let me Google real quick. Riley
I don't know. Is
Keough.
she in her 30s?
She's 36. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought y'all was saying he was gay. What's going on?
Well, or, well, yeah, that's still, allegedly. That's we about to learn how this came to be.
Okay.
Because that is very much still. Anyway,
Look, got my brain in a whole blender. Like I thought he was supposed to be free now that Kelly has gone on to glory. God rest her soul. Kelly was cool.
she was indeed. Well, John Travolta and his late wife Kelly Preston had 3 children together, but their youngest kid is biologically a Presley. This, according to a bombshell legal document. Priscilla Presley's former business partner, Brigitte Cruz, is currently suing Priscilla's son, Navarone Garcia, for breach of contract. But but what's way more interesting in new legal docs filed in the case is that Cruz alleges that John and Kelly used Riley Keough's eggs to give birth to their son, Ben. In the papers, Cruz alleges Michael Lockwood, Lisa Marie Presley's ex-husband, told her Kelly had been unable to bear her own children. Cruz claims John and Kelly previously used Lisa Marie's eggs to get pregnant, but they no longer wanted Lisa's eggs because they did not want eggs with heroin on them. I'm sorry.
Uh,
That's terrible.
I'm sorry. What?
They didn't want Lisa Marie's eggs because they didn't want eggs with heroin on them.
what a left turn. Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry, y'all. So it's unclear whether Lisa's eggs ever produced a child. However, Cruz claims a deal was orchestrated where Riley, one of Lisa Marie's daughters, gave her eggs to Travolta so that Kelly could give birth to Ben, who is now 15. Cruz claims Riley was given an old Jaguar and paid between $10,000 and $20,000 for the deal. According to Cruz, Lockwood told her According to Cruz, Lockwood told her he was so destitute he had resorted to eating dog food and wanted to use this secret about Travolta to orchestrate a settlement for himself and his daughters. Cruz claims Lockwood was incessant, telling her John needed to help salvage his career amid claims of sexual assault against other men. The doc includes a handwritten note with the words CA fertility papers, Ben Travolta, and Kelly Preston carried baby scribbled on it. They also include a text exchange where it looks like Ben Travolta is referred to as Priscilla's beautiful great grandson. Priscilla's attorney, Marty Singer and Wayne Harmon, tell TMZ after losing motion after motion in this case and unsuccessfully seeking to have Presley's counsel of record, Marty Singer disqualified for representing her in this matter. Brigitte Cruz, Kevin Falco, and their co-conspirators have demonstrated there is no bar too low, no ethical line they are unwilling to cross in an effort to cause further pain to Priscilla Presley and her family. They added, In a completely improper effort to exert undue pressure on Presley to retract her legitimate truthful claims, Cruz and her co-conspirators have also sued Presley's son, cousin, and assistant. These recent outrageous allegations have absolutely nothing to do with the claims in this case. The conduct of Cruz, Fialco, and their new lawyers, they are on their fourth set of attorneys, is shameful, and it absolutely will be addressed in court. Jordan Matthews of Holtz Matthews LLP tells TMZ Bridget Cruz and Kelvin Fialco are heartbroken that they have been forced to file their most recent amended complaint. They have been accused of horrific acts that are not supported by any evidence whatsoever. Matthew says this amended complaint is about revealing the truth, correcting the record, and providing evidence of the work that was done in good faith to bring peace, resolution, and stability to the Presley family, despite being exposed to constant volatility. Um, we reached out to a rep for Travolta. So far, no word back. Last year, Priscilla sued Cruz and her business associates for fraud and elder abuse. Cruz had denied the claims, and we did talk about that
We did.
lawsuit. Hmm.
Sure is a lot of lawsuits flying back and forth between these people.
Baby. But this shit is crazy. So yes, Moon, you were right on it. So Travolta is still allegedly, and it looks like this was done, with Riley's eggs in an attempt to kind of, you know, a PR stunt basically, and which is terrible because I'm sure they love their youngest son. But
Well, and that was what Kelly Press. I mean, it's not like they didn't have other biological children, so he wouldn't have to cover up they had kids.
mm-hmm. Well, look, you don't sprinkle eggs with heroin like salt and pepper. These streaks are wild. And we have the Scientology will be mad. They can stay mad. Mm. But yeah, baby, did I tell y'all that story? Which I was reading this, I was like every twit, I was like, oh, yes, honey. Well, it's some other juicy white people news, honey. Are y'all familiar with the I'm sure Happy probably is. Are y'all familiar with the band's Jane Addiction? With
Mm-mm.
Dave Navarro in it and stuff. The
Oh, I've
only
heard
reason
of
I know,
Dave Navarro.
well, that was the band that he was in. He has been in that band since 1985, and unfortunately, they have broken up. They are no longer a band any longer, according to TMZ. And y'all see, I just shared this article. Jane's Addiction officially breaks up after 2024 on stage fight.
Not a fight on stage. This is wild when they do that
Boy,
shit.
these bands be breaking up like they real. These relationships be going sour, child.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess when you've been knowing somebody since '84, you've been playing together, it is sort of like a relationship, you know?
Mm-hmm.
This would be like your husband beating you up out in public. You break up after that. You on stage
And I
fighting.
absolutely will break up with any man who beats me up in public. Are you 50? Are you
You like
listening?
it
Let me stop.
private.
Right, exactly. We do that in private. Well, Jane's Addiction is through, with the band announcing they're done playing together after an onstage argument turned physical last year. A statement was posted to the band's Instagram page Wednesday, which seeks to further explain the immediate aftermath of the brawl between Perry Farrell and Dave Navarro in September of 2024. The band acknowledges members made inaccurate statements about Farrell's mental health at the time and apologizes to him before revealing the band recently reconvened in order to resolve their differences. Ultimately, Jane's Addiction has decided to split so individual members of the group can focus on their solo music careers, adding the group will forever live in their hearts. A source with direct knowledge to TMZ, a source with direct knowledge tells TMZ last year's onstage fight also played a role in the band's breakup. The message ends with the group thanking their fans, calling them the group's lifeblood. Jane's Addiction was formed in 1985, and the group has performed on and off together over the last 4 decades, first splitting in 1991. The group played together consistently from 2008 until last year. During a show in Boston, Perry shoved, then punched Navarro, which ended in the show, which ended the show prematurely and ultimately led to the tour's cancellation. Farrell publicly apologized to the band in the aftermath of the incident. The breakup writing's been on the wall for months because Dave sued Perry for assault and battery earlier this year, while Perry responded by suing Dave and the other two members, Stephen Perkins and Eric Avery, for allegedly bullying him for years. It's unclear if the lawsuits will continue to move forward because on the same day James Addiction announced the split, Farrell issued another apology for the incident. With this group, we'll never say never, but don't expect them to play together for a while. Child, they'll get back together. They go, look, we've been here before, right? But I guess before there wasn't a public fight. I think that's the difference, though. Oh, Perry owns Lollapalooza. Oh, wow, that's good to know. Oh, oh, you mean he started Lollapalooza? I thought you mean he started the fight. Okay, never mind. See, look, that's how rumors get started. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, so yeah, but even with they're gonna get back together because then they do this before they got better, and then since 2008 they've been playing consistently. For they probably probably got heroin on their eggs, honey. That's probably why they got I don't know, allegedly. Y'all leave that here. Don't put no heroin on y'all eggs, y'all. Well, I got three more stories left. So, in this next story, if I am mispronouncing this young man's name, I truly apologize. But Puka Nakua, does that name sound familiar to anybody? He plays for the Lakers. What's that team? Not the Lakers, but the Los Angeles football team. What the hell is that? The team? What else?
Rams.
Yes, that team. Thank you. Because y'all know I didn't know honey. But so his brother was actually arrested for taking his BMW SUV. So I have this TMZ article here, and you all should see where it says Puka Nakua's brother arrested for taking Lakers players SUV without consent. So the brother of Los Angeles Rams star Puka Nakua was arrested in West Hollywood over the weekend after he and another man allegedly took a BMW SUV from Lakers player Adu Thero without permission. That's
Yeah,
another name. Yeah, okay,
it wasn't the brothers' BMW, somebody else's.
my mistake. I misread. But
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
I thought, wait, I thought his brother was taking his SUV, but no, it wasn't.
No,
It was Adu. Is that Tiero? Is that how you say that person's name?
we're gonna go with that.
Yes. So the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department confirmed to us on Thursday that Samson Nakua and Trey Rose, both are 27 years old, were placed in custody after taking a vehicle without the owner's consent. Deputies were flagged down in the 8400 block of Sunset Boulevard, West Hollywood, and contacted the victim who stated his newer model BMW was stolen and he was able to track it to that location, cops said. During the initial investigation, it was discovered that the suspect Nakua took the vehicle from the Wilshire location, but suspect Rose was the driver when they arrived at the Sunset location. The investigation is currently active and ongoing. NBC4 Los Angeles was the first to report on the arrest. Sampson's brother Puka is an offensive weapon for the Rams, who is currently battling for the top seed in the NFC playoff race, whatever that means. Through week 15, Puka has 6 receiving touchdowns and 1,367 yards. Like his brother, Sampson also played college football at BYU and signed with the Indianapolis Colts as an undrafted free agent in 2022. He was released during the final roster cuts. He later continued his career in the USFL and the UFL with the Michigan Panthers. He just finished the 2025 season with 2 touchdowns. Stupid. Stupid. Slay Uncle! Hey, birthday girl! Happy birthday, boo!
Thank you, everyone. Hello.
Hello, happy birthday, Booski.
Thank you. And it's Thero.
It's Stero. Thank you, boo. Thank you. I knew
You're
I
welcome.
He's our Lakers rookie. He's doing really well. They be sending him to the G League, but it's okay. He gonna get some more reps. We're gonna need him. But I found this story very weird and obnoxious. It's weird that he is taking an SUV from a Laker and his brother is a Rams. It's just weird. Like, I can't have my teams in turmoil like this. It's such a critical time in the sports world. We're trying to win chips, not bullshit. So, on that note, I hope Puka beats the shit out of his brother and teaches him a lesson because this is crazy. You have too much money. Your brother got too much money. You got too much ahead of you. What you still in a car for? On Wilshire. You're in Beverly Hills. Like, what are you doing? It's so lame. I just hope that he gets his shit together. Nobody knew who the fuck he was until right now, and now we know you as this fucking car thief, and that's weird. So, yeah, boo.
At 27, that's something like I could see if he was a teenager, but you're a little
I
too
don't
old to
know.
be doing stupid shit.
Super. Like, you are more than grown, and it's dumb. I don't know if maybe he knew whose car it was, and there's like either some type of issue or they have some type of weird relationship. I'm not sure what that's about. I don't know. But our rookie hasn't really said anything. We didn't even know until it broke on Channel 4 here in LA. I got a notification about it and I was just like, what the fuck is going on, and why is our rookie's SUV getting stolen from the crib from Puka's brother? It's just so weird. I just don't know. I think there's more to the story that we just don't know yet, and that they're just not saying, or that Puka Samson's is not speaking about, and also Thero is not saying anything about. So I think there's just way more to this story than what we've been told or we're reading about.
I agree, Slay Uncle. And first of all, I just want to say, if you want to hear more of this kind of talk from Slay Uncle, then join us tonight at her debut show, honey, because you're going to get so much more of that. But yeah, what it sounds like to me is that maybe this young man Samson was at the wrong place at the wrong time. And I don't know, but something's funny. Maybe that a bet was lost or something like that. But why would you? Because from he's a sports player. He's trying to do his thing too, and they even ended that story with he's whatever those acronyms were, whatever who he plays for now. But he's still trying to continue that.
Hmm.
So he doesn't strike me as somebody who's a quote unquote troublemaker. So I don't. This I'm with you, Sleonka. This is weird. But
Well,
thank you
yeah,
for that
they would do
clarity.
something to end their career, but something like that, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, in the sports world, they don't take things like that too kindly. Like, you can't be, how can I say, like, okay, and I know this is going to sound crazy. They will let you beat your wife, but they won't let you rob a store.
That doesn't sound crazy at all, girl. It actually sounds like crystal fascism. But
Yeah. No, really, it's insane. And this is obviously not is going to be frowned upon. And what sucks is that Puka's going to be frowned upon. And I know that they're Hawaiian, Polynesian, and that's not, how can I say this? You are a representation of your family name, and this is just really tainted that. And I hope this gets figured out. I hope they give a reason why this happened. And I think you're right, Auntie. Maybe a bet was lost, and that's what he had to go do. Because to to be specific on why his SUV, you know you could have stolen any other fucking car, but you chose his SUV. It's just something weird and off about the story.
and then how you said the street name that they were found. So that leads me to believe, I don't know that side of the world, but they I guess that's a really popular spot in West Hollywood. But
Yeah, so it depends. Wilshire is a very long street. It goes all the way down to the beach, all the way up to the hills. And it's just weird that, I mean, it's a very affluent neighborhood, and they said West Hollywood.
yes, I mean, yes, uh-huh.
Yeah, so I mean, regardless of the fact, why are you still in a car on Wilshire? It's just the dumbest thing. Like, It's almost like
It's not the
going
easiest car to steal either. Like
that
people don't
too.
steal BMWs like that. Like, well, why that specific car?
And it was a Beamer truck. Like it's not,
Yeah.
those. It's insane. I'm not quite sure what's happening, but they need to make sure that they, I hope he clears his name. I hope they come out with why that happened. I just don't think he got tickled one day and wanted to steal a car and wanted to steal Thero's car. I just feel like there's some way more to the story than we know. And they let him go on charges, but they let them go. So I don't know what that was about. I don't know if they said we were trying to run a joke. We were, and obviously Thero didn't know, probably reported his car stolen,
It was
like,
probably some
I don't
kind of
know.
hazing.
Maybe, but it's just weird and it's dumb. And now you got fucking criminal charges, and now you've kind of tainted your name in the sports world. So it's just stupid. And poor Puka, because that's his brother, and now his because of who he is. And shout out to the Rams, because we're the number one seed. We're trying to win the Super Bowl. Just so we're in right now. We got to fight for our lives to get a chip. But now his name is being dragged in for the stupid shit that his brother did. You know what I mean? It's dumb.
Yeah. When I tell you I'm so enjoying you talk about this, honey, because I don't know who the hell these people are, but thank you so much for making it clear to me.
Sports ball later on tonight.
And I can't wait. I cannot believe I'm actually waiting for a sports ball event. What the hell is my life now?
I love it. I love it here.
You are a renaissance man. I
Ah,
mean, you just gonna be of all the things of all the
Period.
culture,
Period.
as you should.
yes, honey. Well, let's go. Let's head over to the Salt Lake City, honey, and talk about some of they mess. So
Ooh,
from
more
there,
white people,
more white people. hmm And y'all remember? Well, I think maybe only Happy and Benji watched this, but Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Brittany Bateman. Well, honey, now this story is messy, honey. So I have this TMZ article, and you all should see where it says Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Brittany Bateman's ex-husband arrested for violating protective order. It's
It's
crazy.
crazy.
Well, the Real
Real
Housewives
Housewives
are.
are
Oh, is there an echo? Y'all hear an echo?
that's a
that's a
nasty
nasty
echo. Not
echo. Not
sure.
There's an
there's an
echo.
echo.
Testing,
Testing,
testing.
testing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Chili. I think
Chili,
the
I
echo's
think the
coming from
echo's
you,
coming from
honey.
you, honey.
I'm gonna just
I'm just
mute Chili
mute
for
Chili
now.
for
When
now.
she
When she
wants to speak
wants to
with us,
speak
she'll
with us,
come
she'll
back.
come back.
All right, but yeah, so let's head over to Salt Lake City. So it says the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Brittany Bateman's ex-husband John Underwood was arrested last week after authorities say he violated a protective order she has placed against him. TMZ has learned. According to court documents obtained by TMZ, John had his first felony appearance before the judge in Utah on Wednesday after he allegedly harassed Brittany. Prosecutors say he's been harassing his ex ever since the protective order was put in place in 2023. Staring at her from the distance allowed under the order, rerouted her mail, and even going as far as tampering with her electrical box at her home to interrupt her power. Mm. Fans will know Brittany as the quirky housewife who is currently in an on again, off again relationship with Donny Osmond's nephew, Jared Osmond. John is Brittany's second ex husband, but she divorced him in 2023. Her first ex husband was J. Michael Bateman. It's not clear when Brittany and J. Michael split. The new legal documents also state John essentially doxed Brittany earlier this month by posting her cell phone number on TikTok with the comment, "There you go, give her a call." According to the papers, Brittany received unpleasant text messages from strangers as a result and even had unknown people coming to her house. The docs explained that part of the protective order restricts John from all direct or indirect contact or communication with Brittany, which prosecutors say he violated by posting comments on her social media posts. We've reached out to Brittany's reps for comment. So far, no word back. So I have to say, men like this will absolutely kill you.
Mm-mm. He look crazy.
hmm
Don't. That
Look
haircut,
at
them
those
eyes.
eyes.
I-
Yeah.
Chill. I was
Look
gonna
at
say
those eyes.
they
Watch
really
out,
look
girl.
real. He looks scary,
Hmm. He is
and
dangerous.
that haircut is giving me not good.
You're a danger
Baby,
girl.
you in danger, girl. You might need to call your cousin's honey and take care of his ass for real, for real. Because
Now,
I'm
is this
telling
the
you,
Osmond dude? Is this the Osmond guy?
no,
Oh, okay.
no, his
It
name is
is.
John Underwood.
Oh yeah, I do. Okay. Mm, that look
Mm-mm.
crazy.
This
Don't
motherfucker.
get caught lacking. That's all I got to say.
Look here,
Seriously,
chill. Mm.
You better have something
seriously,
in the house.
we have watched enough true crime documentaries to see this and all this is just shit just like this. What this man is doing, look, staring at her from the distance allowed under the protective order. So let's say the protective
Hmm.
order was 200 feet that he got to stay with her. He's staying right at the 201st foot. He's standing right there staring at her.
That's
Then
so weird.
reroutes her mail, and then even going as far as tampering with her electric box at her home to interrupt her power. And then
Probably
lastly,
trying
the
to
cherry on
disable
top,
the alarm.
right? And then the cherry on top, putting her shit on social media and having people dox her and random people showing up to her house.
Look, when I tell you there are some special people in this world. How do y'all not have jobs? Do y'all not have to pay rent, mortgage? What is y'all doing? How are all these people like sending pizzas and calling, sending death threats? Who is all these people? And why they got so much time on their hands? That's my question.
Crazy. No,
Too
he needs.
many.
It's some same people who be on government assistance talking about black people.
Ooh,
Well, I'm with you when you're right. I didn't say it, but there you go.
yeah. Where our last story is about another crazy white man. So have y'all ever seen are y'all fans of the Fast and the Furious movies or the
Um,
franchise?
yeah, I remember that. I mean, they're cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just have to start off by saying, and no offense to y'all or anybody who loves it, that's not Auntie's jam, honey. I watched the first one back when it first came out. I said, well, no, this is just too much, machismo and I'd rather be watching something like Barbie or something. I don't know, but this is just too much going on for me. Too much cars and manly men and all. I don't want that. But the Too Fast Too Serious one, you remember? I think that was the sequel, right? Too Fast Too Furious, and
One of them, yeah.
yep, and remember it had Devin Aoki in it. Do y'all know who she is?
Not by name, but I may know her face. Go ahead.
You probably will know her face. I actually like her a lot. But
That's
her
DJ Aoki's sister, actually.
is it?
That's
Yeah,
whose
they're
sister?
siblings. DJ Aoki's sister.
Oh,
Get
I don't
out of
know.
here.
No, they're for real live siblings. And if I'm not mistaken, you can Google it, but I think their dad owns Benihana, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, so they've been rich kids their whole life. Okay.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna Google this, honey, after I read this story. Cause well, unfortunately, the story is really not about her. It's about her husband and his ass in the news for hitting somebody on a scooter, child. A
Oops.
hit and run, child.
He. Why do people run?
And y'all should see where it says here by way of TMZ. Too Fast, Too Furious stars husband arrested for hit and run in Florida.
Oh.
So from
Okay.
that thumbnail, Moon, does she look familiar?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't. I'm not familiar with anything else she's done, but I remember seeing her. Yeah.
Well, child. So Too Fast, Too Furious star Devin Aoki is dealing with a major car issue, but it has nothing to do directly with her or her famous movie. Here's the deal. Aoki's husband, James Bailey, was reportedly driving an Audi SQ7 SUV in Coral Gables, Florida, Monday around 5:15 p.m., where he allegedly plowed into a man riding a stand-up scooter, according to an arrest report obtained by TMZ.
Mm.
The report says the scooter rider was in a crosswalk when he was struck, and Bailey drove away, heading back to his home. WPLG Local 10 obtained video showing the aftermath of the hit and run, with the victim pleading with the driver to move the Audi off his foot before falling to the ground in pain. Police say the victim suffered two foot fractures and a large contusion on his left calf, while his girlfriend, also on the scene, contacted police and gave a description of Bailey's vehicle. Armed with the description, cops began tracking Bailey with the help of license plate readers and police cameras. Officers responded to the vehicle's registered address, a reported $9 million mansion Bailey shares with Aoki, according to the arrest report. Police said Aoki was home at the time and spoke with the investigators, telling them she didn't know the whereabouts of the Audi. As officers were about to leave, Bailey drove up in the SUV and ran inside his home, locking himself inside, cops said.
What an
Min-
idiot.
I'm
He's a
sorry.
fucking idiot.
Minutes later, Bailey came outside and surrendered. He was booked into the Miami-Dade jail hit and run, causing serious bodily injury and resisting without violence. He was released Tuesday.
Hmm.
Stupid.
He looked crazy too. He looked crazy.
He
Not her being one of the ones, the types that they be the Asian community be beefing with. No, Jesus. But damn. So in his defense, well, not in his defense, but scooter riders be riding, be doing the most, thinking they really got bumpers. So, you know, I could very well see where he didn't mean to hit that person, but running off is kind of crazy. But also, them scooter riders be getting on my goddamn nerves. So yeah, but
well, you a Florida girl, honey, so I can't look.
listen, and that used to be my neck of the motherfucking woods. And let me motherfucking tell you, the motherfuckers who be on scooters and mopeds, sir, get your ass out the fucking way, because some of them, I forgot what the law is on them. Like if they can get up to a certain speed, they have to have a motor vehicles license for it. And so they kind of follow road rules. But my thing is like, bitch, if there's a minimum speed limit and you can't do the top speed limit, the bottom of the minimum speed limit, get out my motherfucking way. And then on top of that, like, you're the person with no like protection, right? Like if it's me and my car versus you and your little scooter pad thing, even if you think you have the right of way, like, be extra cautious, because another thing is that motherfuckers in South Florida are crazy when they drive. Baby, they don't care. If traffic crazy, if they trying to get somewhere, if they trying to avoid traffic, if they trying to whoop de whoop de whoop, your ass getting tagged, and sorry for you. Sorry for you. But I hate the fact that oh boy hit him like that and then ran off. That's kind of dumb. But I be understanding sometimes. Okay.
Oh my god.
the anxiety, the anxiety that I be having when I be seeing motherfuckers like that, because they don't care. They do not care about their life. They can't care about their life. I swear to God, they can't care. And I also would like to know if the person who got hit had a what's the thing? A helmet? Because that's another thing that really tells me that they don't motherfucking care. Because they don't be having no PPE on at all. And
Damn.
then you out here, you mad because I tapped your ass.
Well, I thought it was a law that they had to have.
Listen, it's allowed in theory. It
Ooh.
may be a law in theory, but ask me how many people will be outside riding around on a little scooter with nothing on.
And Slayonka, I am Googling this girl. You have really blown my mind. But this whole time, she is DJ Steve Aoki's sister, honey. And their father is Rocky Aoki. Just like you said, it says he was Hiroaki Aoki, known as Rocky Aoki, was a Japanese-born American restaurateur, professional offshore powerboat racer, and amateur wrestler. Oh, he was so
A wrestler.
he was the founder of the Japanese cuisine restaurant chain Benihana and Genesis Magazine. And it looks like his ass also got busted for insider trading and profiting in 1998. So, ooh. Wow. And now, see, I actually was introduced to her from the movie Debs. Y'all remember Debs that came out in 2004? If you
It's
have never, baby, if you have never seen that movie, I would highly recommend. So that's what one of my favorite Megan Good movies, honey. But
what's
she
it about?
it was like schoolgirls that were like really spies and stuff. And Megan Good was one of the they trained these spy girls, these spies, super spies in school, and they was in school uniforms and shit. And it had a lesbian love story, and it had Megan Good, Jordana Brewster, um, Devin Aoki, honey. They said, "Oh, let's put the baddest heifers on the floor, honey, and get
And
them
it's
a
called
movie."
what?
Deb, so DEBS. It's an acronym.
Oh, maybe I've seen it and didn't know the name. I don't know. Cause
Maybe.
that's up my alley. That's something I would watch. But 2004, oh shit, that's a long time ago.
Did you just call me? Oh,
Hey, 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 watch your mouth.
Listen,
Watch your mouth. All these youngins. It's my birthday. Be respectful. Watch your mouth.
listen, I'm with y'all. I am right there with y'all. What you mean? Listen, we are in this together. Okay, we are in one bed, one sound.
so this is the movie Libra Queen. Do you remember seeing something that looks like this?
Child.
No, I do
I do
not.
not recall.
I
I
do remember
promise.
that, but I don't remember the movie at all. But I remember like that poster or whatever.
The
But
movie was
listen,
so good.
where's the streaming at? Because clearly I'm gonna need to have to try to watch. If it's on Tubi, you lost me. Okay,
Damn. Okay, so it looks like it's the Roku channel.
I don't
So
have
you,
no damn Roku.
girl, if you don't download that damn Roku app,
Oh, okay. Well, I may could do that.
really, when you have the Roku app, I would recommend putting it on your TV and your phones and stuff because it has like a bunch of I know I'll be watching like a bunch of Charm reruns on. I watch Charmed all day on that motherfucker, honey. So it
Look,
all
in
They
every
they they
show.
actuality,
stealing my data. Did you read the terms and conditions? Because that's what they be getting that shit for free for. They be like, oh yeah, we finna get all this free shit, and then I'm gonna be tracking everywhere the fuck you go, all your search history, everything tracking.
look, honey, just like everybody got our social security, ain't
Listen,
nothing
and I know
private
that
no more.
for a fact. My shit out there.
Let me say, I just saw Blue Cross Blue Shield had a breach. I
Oh
mean,
Lord.
If Uncle Sam, the people who really had my shit had a breach and was paying for my shit to be monitored for 10 years.
uh, Elon got all our shit right now. Like, ain't nothing private no more. People be like, oh, I was shredding. For what? Everybody got it any damn way. Every company, damn near every big company that you didn't looked at, signed up with, have business with, then been breached.
And tracking our every move, honey, and watching. I hope they think I'm cute.
You know
You
what?
gotta confuse them. You gotta bring in the spirit of confusion. Hallelujah.
I'm like, shit, we in a surveillance state. It already happened. 9/11, boom, it's over. It's a wrap. We are out here. Social media, look, mm, digital. I can't even say it. Never mind, but y'all know what I'm saying. Anyways, about the digital age, all our business is on the internet. Everybody got it. It's just if
Hmm.
somebody gonna use it. I, you know, shit, my
We
credit
have a
ain't that
comment.
great.
If they have my info, quit scamming me and clear my records. Hashtag strike down Sally Mae. They
Okay.
listen. The day y'all ready to
Another.
revolt, I will be here.
Look, I was like, if the hacker's gonna hack, please do your civic duties and hook all of us up.
Mhm.
Please. That's all we ask. If you're gonna be out here stealing and hacking and just go on over there and get that one straight first.
That's how you know all this hacking shit is an inside job, honey. Because people hackers usually go in and take the right shit, honey. The movies taught us like hackers go in and do shit for the people. This is all been self-serving shit, honey. All that shit been an inside job.
I will say I'm thankful to have the middle name that I have because I feel like that's the only reason why I haven't had my identity stolen because like I got a generic white woman name
You
on
said you
paper.
in there, you up there,
Yeah.
but you
When you
blend
get
in with
that
everybody else.
when you see that middle name, they be like, hold on, wait a minute. This is a Negro. Put it Child, it's a Negro.
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all one time. Somebody filed my taxes for me. I had just had my son, and somebody stole my information. And I went to go file my taxes, and they were like, "Oh, it's already been filed." I said, "Oh, that's interesting. I just got out the hospital. I wonder how that happened."
Mm-mm.
But at the time, so that's why I'm like, boy, hackers better stay away from me. I'm broke. So at the time, I the I was they were taking my uh tax return for my
Student loan.
student loan. Thank you. I don't know where my brain was going, but yes, they were taking my taxes for my student loan. And so I was like, well, you filed them. You didn't get them because they was up there taking my taxes.
Skip
So,
you.
oh well, thank you for you did the work. I ain't have to do it.
No, that's right.
I said, I thought you was going to get some, honey. You probably paid off a whole loan for me because you probably juiced it up. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, for scamming, maybe we could call Debs. Let me stop.
Oop. Look, I really wish there was a good hacker that could have just gone and hit them student loans, just tap them things one time. Do, do, do.
They out there, honey, but they asses is pussy. They scared. They scared of what's gonna happen to them. Like they really scared of them. The feds gonna come down on them. But it's like at this point, honey, even the feds is part of the scamming now. So you might as well just get it how you
Right
live.
under in this administration, it's the Wild Wild West. Y'all go ahead.
Them
Go
motherfuckers had this administration had Elon Musk's South African ass up in the Oval Office looking at our information, honey. Please.
looking, taking it,
Taking
looking,
hello?
taking it.
Taking it, analyzing it, child. Y'all better get in the field and do the right thing, damn it. If I
Mhm.
knew how to do it, I would. I tell you that. No. Do y'all remember? Because I'm telling you, anytime that there's an inkling that somebody can do something like that, they always shut it down. Do y'all remember when there was a girl on TikTok that was talking about her son? I think she said her son was like maybe between 11 and 13. He was 11, 12, 13. And she said all of a sudden, like the feds was calling her, the school was calling her, telling her that her son done broke into the school records and adjusted everybody's grades, giving them passing grades.
Oh, I do think I remember
I
that.
remember that, hun, and they had the feds like she said she couldn't believe how many, like she was like they the way they like came to SWAT team and stuff like with guns and shit, honey. For that little boy, all he did was break into the school's records to change grades, and they came in there with guns and shit. Like I ain't gonna say all he did because that is fraudulent, falsifying records and shit. Like, but still, like
Look, they're gonna be watching him for the rest of his life. They're like, oh, he's too good.
there you
So
go.
young. So they probably even gave him a job to make sure they can monitor him.
So y'all see what I'm saying? So anyone who even has an inkling that they could even start a movement like that, baby, they shutting it down. They say, "Oh no, let's get his ass. Let's scare him with some guns and the SWAT team." Mm-mm. We want to scare these people. Don't you dare break into our sacred money, honey. This is rich white people money. Have you read the Constitution? This country belongs to rich white men. So if you try to compromise that, you are a terrorist.
Mhm.
Mhm. Oh, we have a comment. You all have beautiful British names. And I think they have like that's probably why I haven't really been scammed. Probably because my name is very generic, my first and last name. So that's a white and black name, honey. It's a bunch of us
So
out there.
you
Spelled to be
trying to
exact.
get to you would just be it would take forever.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you have Blue Cross Blue Shield. Somebody got your info, honey. There's many things emails like, well, we've been compromised. You have we have a monitoring, credit monitoring for you. How many of them emails I done got through the years? It's ridiculous.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh, so she says, She said she envies that, people have completely unrecognizable names. And that's crazy because the people that have names like ours, like these very generic names, I know I can speak for myself. I know I wanted something with a little bit more flavor. Like I think I remember telling y'all I kind of wish that my name was maybe like a Deontavius or something like that. Something just cute
Not
and
you
sexy.
want to use your name up. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause why? It's so plain. Yeah, I wanted a different name.
Right. Don't nobody want to talk to a Derek or a Brittany. Like who wants that?
Yeah, dime a dozen. Yeah.
You know
Well, I
what?
will tell you, as the person on the opposite end of that spectrum, who came in the world very unique with a very um let's Bush ghetto name. I was named after someone, but it's cute, I guess, or whatever. It's supposed to have some kind of meaning. And then given a generic name. Bitch, I am whoever I identify myself as to you is what my motherfucking name is. You can make your name whatever you want. So when I tell people motherfucker my name is Quinn, bitch, that's my name. If I say today my name is Quinderella, bitch, that's my name. And you better call me that. So be who you are for your
Let
pride
me tell
Be who
you.
you are.
and self
Let me.
identification.
My mom told me originally my name was supposed to be Nicole. I think I told you
Your
guys this
almost
story before.
name,
My
Jesus.
almost name Nicole, but my godmom delivered me from being a basic bitch. Sorry to all the Nicoles out there. I have a lot of Nicole friends, but I was destined to be a little bit more.
Period. Period. Period.
Well, unfortunately, neither one of us. We could have the Ioki last name, honey, then we'll be living in a $9 million mansion, honey, and have a daddy who owned Benihana and shit. Oh, girl, I did not
Did he
know this
go to
about her.
jail?
Well, yeah. Well, but the little small price he had to pay. What do
I
young
mean,
thugs say? Some of us got to do time. Whoop de do. So that's
Whoop
but
de
at least
doo.
he got money. He went to jail and had money. Cause my daddy went to jail. He ain't had no money. So, huh?
Wait a minute.
Oh
Did
well.
you put that? Is that one of the stories
oh what? Which one? Oh,
about?
Mariah and him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, girl, we talked
Yeah,
about
we
that
did
shit.
that
Yeah.
yesterday. Yeah. Yeah.
Yuck.
Mm, well, if she
Yeah.
like it, I love it. Right.
I have some political news updates. I know you're gonna ask, but let me rattle off what has happened today in politics
Oh, yes, please. I was just getting ready to ask her, did anybody have any more tea? So please.
with y'all raggedy ass president. Number one,
Y'all.
he shut up. I told you get our pallets ready, okay? That's all I need you to do. Just don't even comment. Just get our pallets ready. Because one, they didn't cancel naturalized citizenship ceremonies. That's one. He has announced that he is going to change the name of the Kennedy Center to Trump Kennedy Center. And there was something else. There was a third, and it is eluding me at the moment. But it is also another shocker. But
There's
y'all,
a there's
hmm?
apparently a quota that they're supposed to be implementing for denaturalization. It's like a 200-person quota that they're trying to implement, which a lot of attorneys are like, yeah, this shit ain't gonna stand because it's a lot of burden on the federal government to prove why a person should be denaturalized, and it generally doesn't happen in real life. Like there may be max like 10 people get denaturalized per year or per whatever.
Well,
And,
whatever. They're not going to come up with anything substantial to qualify these people to get denaturalized. You know what?
but listen, all the stuff that's happening, like yesterday I saw the updated list of banned countries, and I sent it to this person who is from said banned country, who was also actively like, oh yes, this is who I support. And I'm like, huh, that's crazy. And the response I got back was, damn, Mr. Trump, yeah, fuck nigga. Yeah, because this is who you supported. This is who you voted for, and now
Boy,
you're
mm,
dumb.
don't even tell me about the dumb people that voted for him. Well, and there's something else he did. I cannot remember what it is because I was like, ooh, I got to tell y'all, but I forgot to write it down so I can remember. But he's breaking so many things. I hope someone is keeping track of all the things that
Jail to jail.
that we
Go
got to fix because it's gonna be so much, so much.
Oh shit, girl! Because I was sitting here. Well, first of all, I was trying to you see, I was able to find the AP article about him changing the name to the Trump Kennedy
Mhm,
Center or whatever. But
mhm.
I was trying to find an article about the him ending the natural right citizenship ceremony. I couldn't find anything on that just yet.
It's probably very brand new, breaking news. So it probably ain't even been reported. It was on cable TV because I keep it on in the background. So that just so happened to pop up. They talked about that right before I mentioned it because I was gonna tell you about the Kennedy Center thing. But yeah.
Well, what is brand new, honey? Now this news like literally just broke. New York Times just like literally posted it 3 minutes ago. So it looks like Trump is oh, it says he's easing. Says Trump orders cannabis rules relaxed, easing research.
That's what it was. Thank you. That's what
Okay.
it was. I was gonna say the one half decent thing he did is bringing the decriminalizing marijuana federally. That's and I don't even want to give him credit for that for whatever reason. I don't know why he's doing that, but that's the one thing I'm like,
You
okay,
know why he
girl.
doing it.
follow the money. Follow the
Well,
money.
Mhm.
of course, somebody in that industry that is a big wig talk to him about that. That's the only reason why he's doing it.
It says President Trump signed an executive order on Thursday to downgrade cannabis from the most restrictive category of drugs like heroin. Don't put no heroin on your eggs. Which,
Heron.
heroin, which will facilitate medical research, but it did not legalize marijuana as some states have.
Oh, oh, okay. Well, that was the other thing I saw, and that was in a quick little thing. But child, he breaking so much shit. Oof, oof.
Hmm.
It's gonna be decades before we can repair probably most of this stuff.
Mr. Trump also authorized a pilot program to reimburse Medicare patients for products made with CBD, a popular psychoactive compound of cannabis. I'm sorry, y'all. He ate that one little thing. He ate that one little thing, honey. I'm sorry. I don't see that. I can't. Nobody can convince me that, especially with a lot of people. If you know anybody who has like who struggles with arthritis or joint pain or anything like that, and are on Medicare, with the elderly and stuff. Even though he's trying to get rid of Medicare, like really. But those people are learning that CBD works for them, and now for them to be able to be reimbursed for that, they don't have to pay out of pocket. That's pretty dope. I still don't like that old pig headed motherfucker, but that's dope. They're gonna need it when insurance programs premiums go up in 2 weeks. And let me put this article about the cannabis. I'm gonna have to do a custom article because New York Times is a hater. Let me see. Well, thank you for that, T Moon. Yes, girl. That's pretty damn good, T. With him to but I mean, I guess this is just for the research portion of it. I mean, do we really? I hate this. Like, do we really need any more? Because I think the research that they have in the cannabis space is they're already doing what they need to do. We already pretty much know what we need to know about cannabis and the effects of cannabis, and maybe we could do some more research about the long term effects, whatever, whatever. But I think, do we really? Was this really necessary? Like, if it's not gonna like legalize it, y'all see what I'm trying to say? Like, if you okay, good for the research,
Legalize it.
legalize it, but good for the research. I mean, I'm happy that you want to, put more money and whatever and resources into the research. But what's going to happen with all these people that are now still are locked up to this day for cannabis charges? And you see the white people out here black people can't even get into the legalized weed space, honey. When they do, it's always a white face in front of it. But they can't even. And now these people they thriving in the legal cannabis space. So I just like what is so I don't know. I guess you know.
He still gotta appeal to his base, which is Bible thumping, Jesus is king head ass people.
Mm,
So that also has to be taken into account. because Trump 2028. Yeah.
Ugh. Yuck. All
Damn,
right.
that's stupid.
So I went ahead and found that New York Times article, and y'all keep in mind New York Times is behind a paywall. So, but if you want to or if you know how to use that, that show reader feature on your iPhone, go ahead and have it. Well, y'all, did anybody else have any other tea that they wanted to share today, or any other tea that I might have missed?
I just found out today that what's it call it? Shit, let me find the thing because I sent it to you and Moon, but Tim Curry is paralyzed. I did not realize that.
Yeah, yeah, he's been struggling with that for a while.
I did not know that. That like shocked my world a little piece.
Hmm. I forgot what was his illness. Hold on.
He had a stroke. I think the explanation was that he had a stroke and then ended up having to have brain surgery, and so now he's paralyzed, but he's been able to regain the ability to
Ooh,
speak. So he's been doing voice work as far as acting
who is
goes.
this?
Tim
Tim
Curry.
Curry,
Huh, Tim Curry. Why does that sound familiar? Who is that?
Oh,
he's
you know
from
Tim Curry, girl.
yeah. He was the original shit. He was the original clown from what's the movie It. He also was in
The Rocky Horror Picture Show. He played Dr. Frankenfurter.
Oh
that,
yeah,
but I'm
yeah, that guy. Okay, okay, I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah, how did he end up in a wheelchair? Like, what happened? Because he is
he,
definitely down bad.
listen. I sent you got it in Instagram where a girl summarizes it. But essentially, he had a stroke apparently, and d- due to that stroke, he ended up having like some kind of brain surgery where he ended up being paralyzed, and so he's been in a chair for a while. And he only just recently, I guess, regained the ability to speak, and so that's how he's been staying in the acting spaces through voice work.
Yeah, because when I saw what woke it up for me, remember when they did the one night special with the live version of the Rocky Horror Picture Show, when they had Laverne Cox playing Dr. Frankenfurter, and they aired it on Fox that night. They were, of course, they were talking to Tim Curry about it, and of course, he was. But that's when I saw that he was. I was like, oh, why he in a wheelchair? So of course, I did my Googles and stuff, and I learned that he was going through that. So, well, yeah, it's
Yes,
really
I
sad.
remember now. I do remember knowing he had a stroke. I remember that now.
Hmm. I think that, so. I think one of my favorite movies he's in is probably one of the most underrated. Honey, is Jackie's Back, Portrait of a Diva. I loved him in that damn movie because remember he played like the documentary narrator, and
Mm.
and the way he kept saying like black names, he's like, so you and Shaniqua.
Yeah, that was a good movie. I love Jackie's back.
If anybody's tapping with my relaxer, I beg of you, please stop. Oh, and one more thing my lawyers wanted me to say: I never advertise S as a jacket for dogs. So, Jackie Muppets Christmas, the bad guy on Mighty Max, he got credit. Yeah, yeah.
Home
Tim Curry,
Alone. He was in Home Alone.
Home Alone, honey. Well, yes, the second one.
hmm Where he was
Hmm.
at the hotel at the Regis, St. Regis. What's it, St. Regis? I think it was
Are
the
you
St.
sure you don't want to talk about your stolen credit card? Oh, baby, he ate that. Honey. Ate. Shout out to Tim Curry. Oh, and thank you for that, Libra Queen. Did anybody else have any more tea?
I do not.
Well, y'all, as always, thank you for taking time out of your busy day to come and sip tea with me. We will be back tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a live show if you can make it. Hope to see you then. Do not forget to RSVP to the upcoming live show to get those entries in. Share the show on social media with the hashtag Auntie Derek. And do not forget about Bianca's show tonight,
Hey.
BiancaOnAir.net. So
Period.
The game starts at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So meet us there. Especially if you're a basketball fan, y'all know
I forgot.
if I'm gonna be there and I don't like that sports ball
I
shit.
forgot those drawers have damn closing. Ooh, my bad, y'all. Sorry.
Oh, and
I'm
I'm sorry.
literally in the middle of moving. Sorry.
You good, boo? And I'm sorry, and I just missed a piece of tea in the chat. It says Kevin Spacey returns to TV for the first time since House of Cards with Italian
What?
comedy series. Oh,
I know
Italian
you
what
fucking
series?
lying.
an Italian comedy series.
He gotta go.
Did y'all
He gotta
also
go out the country.
did y'all also talk about the fact that Courtney B. Vance got a star in Hollywood?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Shout out to
Girl, how did I miss that?
the black man. You hear me? That's a good man, Savannah.
A good man,
That's
Savannah.
a good man, Angela.
I totally missed this news. Congratulations, Courtney B. Vance. He been doing his thing for a long time too.
Yes, yes, yes. And when I say that's a good black man right there, hello,
Hmm.
hello,
A good and supportive black man. That's why
hello, hello.
I don't think he all the way
Yeah.
straight, but. But he's up. Yeah, if he is, if he is 100% heterosexual, shout out to that 100% heterosexual man. I just don't think he is because no 100% heterosexual man is that perfect. But
Listen, not you saying he won a win.
I think he might be the eaters of oysters and snails.
Okay, okay.
Look, he better not do no wrong by Angela Bassett. And she too. She might be a little fluid. Allegedly. They might be having a lot of fun in that bedroom.
Yeah, things happen.
Anyway, let me get out these people's bedroom.
Oh yeah, Chris Evans. What? Chris Evans returns to Avengers as Doom. We don't care. We do not care.
No, I actually care because what the fuck? I thought he died. And we now got a black Captain America played by Anthony Mackie. What the hell is going on? Oh, maybe they might be
Stay as
going.
Captain America. We do not care. Let him
Yeah, I don't
go.
want him back.
We do not care.
They might be going back just like they did with Endgame. They might be going back in time or some shit. I don't know.
And
Let's
that's
move
cool.
forward.
Let's let it go. What did Elsa say? Let it go. I ain't never seen that movie a day in my life, but Elsa said let it go. Okay.
No, and this is. Are you think they're trying to throw Anthony Mackie under the bus? I don't like this. I don't like that news.
And shout out to that. Also shout out to that black man. But Anthony Mackie be opening his goddamn mouth and saying some crazy shit. So
He does.
I be trying to support us, but
No, he do.
Support us beside I, because sir, now they finna trick you out your spot because you out here with your fucking shut up. Be quiet. Okay. Don't answer no questions. Keep it between the 1 and the 2. Don't answer no more questions outside of that. We do not need to know your personal opinion about nothing. Shut up.
I agree.
Well, they asked me. We didn't actually. The community said, "Don't say nothing."
Well, thank you for those pieces of tea in the chat. That is actually I'm not thrilled about that Chris Evans. As much as I love Chris Evans as an actor, honey, that story has already been written. We've been there. Like let's just like Benji said, let's move on. Let's move forward. Y'all keep trying to. We look okay. Thanos' snap, that blip was like COVID, honey. It done fucked the world up. Well, a lot of us done got up out of here, but we trying to move forward, girl. Get past the blip and let's move the fuck forward. Let me just take a minute to talk about this because it really pisses me off because this why you got shit like the Marvels couldn't thrive. I want to see the Young Avengers so bad. I want to see young Kamala take on the Young Avengers and put that team together just like they teased at the end of Marvel. But you know what? We probably won't get it because they too busy giving all their money to people like motherfucking Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. Y'all have been killed out of the MCU. Leave it at that. But hey, I'm not a studio exec, so that's just my opinion.
Wake it up.
So we might get it after Vision Quest. Are we even getting Vision Quest? Let's wake that up.
Yeah, because where is it?
Oh, also too, did y'all see where they're moving the Grammys to YouTube
I
in
did.
2025?
Oh wow.
I was like, ooh, not y'all tired of people not watching it on actual cable TV, so you finna make it available for people to stream. That's crazy.
And I think that's probably because they either got a millennial or a Gen Zer in that damn meeting room because somebody like, look, clearly the numbers show that people are not watching traditional TV anymore. And if they are, they're watching it illegally. So so we gotta do something. Where are the people at? They on fucking YouTube. Duh.
Not me though. Well, I lied. I be on there sometimes
They said, but
when
you'll
I'm
have to
watching.
pay the seat for it to see it live. I don't know. I don't think so.
Guess who
Oh,
not
I ain't
paying for
paying for
it?
that.
I'm not paying for it.
Let me see. Grammys.
Get somebody else to do it.
Hopefully not, cause yeah, I just had to miss that.
It's not showing. Yeah,
I
because
need
they
somebody to Chromecast it. What's the other cast? Chromecast, Google Cast, um, Apple Watch Party cast. Oh yes, happy. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm with it. A Grammy party, watch party. Because one person, one band, one sound. One pay, one sound. I got 5 on it.
you might be right, Puppet, but now I'm just not seeing anything about it being a monthly charge because they even saying that. Oh no, that's the pre-show because they say you can watch it at live.grammy.com as well. I think were we not watching the Grammys one day online? I
Yeah,
think that yeah, I
we
think we was
did.
watching on ABC.
Yeah, we did. It was no, I think it was the Grammy, the
Yeah, I was on something.
because we were talking about the pre-show looks
Mm-hmm.
and the people who were winning Grammys on the carpet.
But she said she put in the chat watch party. I agree. We haven't done one of them in a long time. A good old award show watch party. Oh well. Well, let me let y'all get up out of here, honey. And we will see you tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the next live show. And until then, you all have a fabulous rest of your day.
Bye, everybody.